Morning, Mzansi. Welcome back to your fresh new update. It's your fave, Dlamini. You're reporting from Gossip HQ in Meftown. Before we spill today's tea, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment what you think, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another fresh new update. Today we're revisiting a name that keeps trending for all the wrong reasons, Themba Nkosi or DJ Euphonic to you and I. Now the story doesn't start on radio, it starts more than a decade ago. In 2012, Euphonic was accused by Bonang Mateba of physical assault. A police case was opened, the matter drew huge public attention, and although the charges were later withdrawn, it marked the first serious crack in his clean-cut image. Years passed, and for a while it seemed like he'd moved on. New gigs, new projects, the usual comeback talk. But in 2021, his name resurfaced along DJ Fresh after a woman accused both men of drugging and raping her at a party. The National Prosecuting Authority later said there wasn't enough evidence to prosecute, and the case was dropped. Still, the conversation around consent and power in the entertainment industry didn't go away, and neither did public skepticism. One person who kept the pressure on was Ntsiki Mazwai. Love her or not, she used her platform to speak out, question patterns, and highlight the way allegations against powerful men often fade without consequences. Now fast forward to 2025, Euphonic goes on national radio, and instead of addressing his own history or reflecting on accountability, he calls Ntsiki Mazwai ugly. You can deny cases, you can withdraw charges, you can issue statements, but when you speak, your character speaks louder. And what Euphonic showed on that mic wasn't confidence, it was bitterness dressed as banter. We've watched this man go from headlines about talent to headlines about temperament, and at some point the public had to stop pretending it's all just controversy. It's a pattern of disrespect, deflection, and ego. This isn't about gossip anymore, it's about behavior and the uncomfortable reality that fame doesn't always grow people. Sometimes it just amplifies what they already are. And speaking of fame, Minnie Dlamini is trending again for a heated and very public altercation with a fan. Now there's a video doing the rounds online. You can't hear everything clearly, but you can almost make out Minnie shouting, "Why are you taking pictures of me?" The fan reportedly just wanted a quick photo, as fans often do when they see their favorite celebrity. In the clip, Minnie looked visibly upset, and according to witnesses, the exchange allegedly became physical. Now, to be fair, there's no official confirmation that things turned violent, but that hasn't stopped social media from running wild with opinions. And let's be honest, fans can sometimes step out of line, forgetting that celebrities are human. They get tired and sometimes they just want peace. But if Minnie truly did react to the way people are saying she did, then it's disappointing, because accountability shouldn't depend on gender. The same energy we use to call out abusive men should also apply to women too. What's even wilder is how the latest incident has reopened old wounds from Minnie's past, specifically her marriage to Mr. Jones. The streets are alleging that one of the reasons Mr. Jones left was because things behind the scenes weren't so picture perfect. Some even claim Mr. Jones was tired of getting moved by Minnie. This is a rumor, of course, and I repeat, allegedly. We have no receipts, just whispers, but when the streets talk, we listen. And that's the tricky part with celebrity life. When you build a brand on beauty, grace, and it girl energy, every outburst hits harder. What might be a bad moment for the rest of us becomes a headline for them. Now, it is undeniable that Minnie Dlamini is one of South Africa's most recognizable faces. She's built a solid career, she's loved by many, but lately the headlines are painting a very different picture. Now, whether this fan encounter was just an unfortunate misunderstanding or something deeper, one thing is very clear. Minnie needs to remember that cameras never sleep. Every reaction, every move, every tone becomes content, and one viral moment can undo years of polished PR. You can't control who takes your picture, but you definitely can control the picture you paint of yourself. And finally, it seems the late AKA might finally be getting the justice so many have been praying for. The infamous Ndimande brothers, allegedly linked to the brutal murder of AKA and his friend Tips, have officially been extradited from Eswatini back to South Africa. And this time, there's no escaping the dog. After dragging out the extradition fight fight for months, they finally abandoned their appeal and landed in Durban under very tight police security to face a long list of charges. Now, for once, it feels like the justice system might actually be doing what it's supposed to do. But even with this progress, Tony Forbes, aka's father, isn't 100% satisfied, and rightfully so. He's still demanding to know the real truth. Who ordered the hit? Because arresting the hitman isn't enough if the person who paid for the bullets is still out there walking free. And honestly, we need this exact same energy on the Senzo Meyiwa case. The same outrage, the same persistence, the same demand for accountability. People should be held responsible no matter how powerful or popular they are. Justice just can't be selective. Still, while it looks like AKA's name is finding justice, Anele Nelly Tembe's story has quietly faded into the shadows, forgotten by the same public that once trended her name in capital letters. But here's the bitter truth or the poetic twist, depending on how you see it. What he allegedly did to her happened to him. 2 young lives gone, 2 families left broken, and 2 very different versions of the very same tragedy. Call it karma, call it coincidence, but it's hard not to notice that the circle always closes. And that's all for your fresh new updates. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. For fresh new updates, I'm Dlamini. Until next time, stay safe, stay spicy, take care of each other, and remember, in South Africa, today's headlines is tomorrow's gossip.